free these dogs, free bye-bye. Around the clock, I stay in there. Make them lay top shot, all them pussy alley boys say. These niggas ain't stepping on nothing, I'm ready.
Money makers, we back with another YouTube video. And today we're going to be doing a story time. But before I hop into that, I need y'all to go fuck on my nigga Diesel Savage. Follow his Instagram, you know, look through his shit. Go to his YouTube, listen to his music, and fuck with that nigga because that's my homeboy. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about my crazy ex-boyfriend. So I was talking to this dude. We weren't talking for that long, y'all. Probably not even 2 weeks. We probably wouldn't be talking that long. And so, me being me, I invited him over. Well, he asked to come over. And so, I let him come over. The fuck?
Man, you stupid bitch!
And so we was having a cool time, you know. The first night went swell. Everything went great the first night. The next day, all hell broke loose. Y'all. He pretending like he getting phone calls. Sorry. He pretending like he getting phone calls all day from his mama. Talking about some Mr. Shooting going on in my city. I gotta stay here and I gotta lay low because it's too much shit going on in the city and my mama want me to be safe. This and that. I'm like, well, as long as the shit calm down before 7 o'clock, you good because you got to get the fuck.
Bye, bitch.
And so, he like, okay, I'm going to call her, see what she say, this and that. So, he turned his phone off. So, he like, I'm finna go retaliate on these niggas, and I'm finna get the nigga who got my nigga, this, and that. You know, I'm like, that don't make sense. His whole mentality started to become very childish. And it started to, like, make me question, like, nigga, how the fuck old are you? Because I was going through
police. Is you the FBI? CIA? What's your?
And I'm like, I see his sister posted. She like, She like, happy 17th birthday. This now. I'm like, 17? Hold on, baby. Because I'm not fucking with it. You told me that you were legal. So he like, nah, why you asking me that? I'm 18, this is and that and that. I'm like, okay. Okay. So yeah. I told him, like, if you gonna be saying all of that stupid shit about going to retaliate and stupid shit like that, then we can't be together. Like, you need to get your shit and get the fuck. Keep in mind, he got dropped off. He put on all his clothes, get the slamming shit, walk out my door, slam it, walk out my front door, slam it, sit on the porch. I go walk out the door, I'm like, what the fuck going on? What's wrong? Like, why you doing all this extra shit? He not saying nothing. I'm about to say, you not gonna say nothing like, you know, what's going on? Why you doing all of that? He didn't say nothing. Okay, cool. I closed the door and I locked it. And I came in here and started cleaning up. All I hear is banging, 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 banging on my door. I'm like, the fuck? Like, he banging on the door, screaming and yelling. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And I didn't want my neighbors to be disturbed because I didn't want no police to come around here because we don't do that, baby. No police is. I'm sorry. And so I let the nigga in because I'm like, you know, don't disturb my neighbors, you know, they don't have nothing to do with this, you know, be cool. Let the nigga in, all hell break loose from there. The second time. So, y'all, we cooling or whatever, we talking, and we just, he like, you done with me, and because I was ignoring him because he was doing too much. He like, excuse me, he like, you done with me, you not talking to me, you done, you finna go fuck some other niggas, this is niggas. I put my clothes on because I was finna go, like, I was finna go to my people's house. And so, he was like, you're not gonna say nothing, you not gonna say nothing, you done with me? So I put my clothes on. He doing all this yelling and screaming. I call my best friend, and you know, it's whatever. And I set my phone down on the couch after I call her because I tell her everything that's going on and we into it. And because I ended up in the car somehow and I was on the phone with her and then I came back in. I put the phone on the couch and me and him just arguing, going back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, nigga, you don't slam my doors up in here. You don't raise your voice to me up here because it's my shit. I pay the bills up in here. You know, this mine. Like, you can't be acting the ass to some shit that's not yours. And he all yelling, I can't pay the bills. I can't pay the bills. I asked this nigga where he was working. This nigga said he shoot dice. Boy, anyway. So I'm like, you sound real fucking stupid right now. You know, I'm trying to leave out the door. And I'm telling him, like, you really need to leave. I'm uncomfortable with you at this point. I want you to go. You need to call your ride. You need to leave. I'm asking him politely, like, get the fuck out. So, yeah. I open the door. He come up to me and push me, like, into the door to close it. And it's like reflexes, y'all. I couldn't help it. Like, when he pushed me, I hit him right in his lip. And I busted him in his lip. And from there, y'all, it was just scrapping. From, like, my front door to my couch. And it's not that much of a distance. It's like, here's my front door. And, like, here go my couch. So we fought from here to here. When I got to the couch, I tripped over my coffee table. And he had pushed me onto the couch. And so when I got on the couch, he started strangling me, like choking me the fuck out to the point where I cannot breathe. And I'm like, you know, punching on this nigga, scratching on this nigga, like, get off me, I can't breathe. And he literally like choking me the fuck out. Like, he like, I'll kill you in this bitch. You this and that. Like, He like, you gonna make me flash the fuck out? Yeah, I'll kill you. But whatever. I get back up. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. He over there. He finna try and grab my phone. And I'm like, give me my phone. Nigga, pick me up. Y'all, I'm little as fuck. Like, I'm not that big. Let me show y'all. Hold up. Like, this really. And I'm like 5'1", probably 5 foot. And so, this nigga like 5'10", down to 6 foot. Nigga pick me up, body slam me on my right side, and start punching me like in my head, like hard as fuck. Like on this side, start punching me hard as fuck. And to this day, I still had headaches. Like from right here, it'll like throb, then it'll spread through my head, and it'll go away and then come back. So I get up from that, and at this point, I'm just shook. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm really not conscious. Like, my head is everywhere. And I'm just like, I gotta get the fuck away from this dude. I gotta call somebody, and I gotta get the fuck away from him. We go outside. Y'all, we arguing outside, and I'm like, stop. Like, you know, I'm trying to get my phone. He got my phone in his hand. I'm like, just give me my phone. I had just bought this phone, y'all. That's why I was so, like, you know, persistent about getting my phone. And it didn't have no case on it. It was the first time I took the case off of it since I had bought it, which was just my fucking luck. I dropped it in my lap. So, yeah, he take my phone, hold it up, throw it down on the concrete, face first. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold up. This was a brand new fucking phone. He took it and threw that bitch on the ground. After that, I was done. Like, I came in the house, grabbed my knife, and I was ready. Like, whatever that nigga was gonna do, I was ready for it. And he was like, oh, so you gonna stab me, you gonna do that, this and yes, nigga, because you damn near killed me. So he chasing me out my house as I'm trying to leave. Because I was fixing to drive and go somewhere else, like to my people's house. As I'm walking down the sidewalk, the police officer pull up. He like, everything all right? And, you know, he like, yeah, he's speaking for me. And, you know, I'm just chilling. Like, me, I ain't never been in this situation before. Like, ever. This is my first time. Well, that was my first time ever going through some shit like that. To where I didn't even know what the fuck to say. How the fuck to say it. So the police officer was like, is there anything going on? What's wrong? And, you know, you can look at me and tell some shit wasn't right. 4, 5 more police officers pull up. I'm talking to a police officer. I turn back around, this nigga in cuffs. And so, he stole my weed. And he got caught with it. And that's how he got arrested. And so, I didn't know he had stole my weed, but they had searched him because he had already had like not a warrant, but he was on probation because he had just got out of jail not too long ago. So, y'all, this nigga had stole my weed. This is next. So I took that nigga phone, I took his headphones, his charge, and I'm like, this is mine, sir. He not getting that because he broke my shit. So I'm like, the fuck he need his phone for? This is mine. I'm finna sell this shit. The fuck? So, yeah. The police officer was like, okay, are you sure nothing went on? This and that. My best friend that was on the phone had called the police because she heard me screaming that I couldn't breathe. So she was like paranoid and she didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so she called the police. And she lived all the way in a different fucking state. Like, she got people to transfer to where I was to, you know, get them the fuck up out here. Okay, boom. So, I get in the car, I drive to my auntie's house, and I tell her, like, everything. And at this point, I can't barely use my fucking phone, so I couldn't call nobody. So, I tell her what's going on, and she flipped the fuck out. And no, I went to my cousin's house first, and he flipped the fuck out, too. And you can't go to that nigga behind nothing because he wanted to go get that nigga, So, I'm like, it's okay, like, I'm like, really, no, I wanted him to go, but I'm like, you know, the police gonna handle that. So, I went to my auntie's house and she was livid. She had to throwing shit, you know, she pissed off. She like, why the fuck would you let him do that, this and that? You at least let him get away with that. Call the police back. They come back, they examine me. They see, like, all the marks on my neck from where he had strangled me. They, you know, they see me limping from when he had slammed me and shit like that. And they was like, well, when we first seen you, we didn't see any of this. And we asked you multiple times if he hurt you, this, and that. And all that shit. Okay, so a couple of days go by. And I talk to detective after detective. Sheriff after sheriff. Then courthouse after courthouse. They arrest him. He makes bail. He's free. So I have a restraining order on him just in case he try to pop the fuck up over here or, you know, try to say some shit, this and that. He not allowed to contact me, my family, nothing on my social media. He can't pop up. He can't do nothing. Like, all that shit. So, I have a court date next month because he pled not guilty. So, guess who's going to trial? And guess who the fuck is going to lose? His stupid ass. So, yeah. That's the story of my crazy ex-boyfriend. So, if y'all fucked with that story time, let me know by liking and subscribing and commenting. And, you know, let me know if you want me to do another story time, you know, my next video. I think my next video probably gonna be the do's and don'ts of stripping. I'm definitely gonna probably do that next. But I just thought I'd pop in a little story time because it was suggested on my story, my Instagram story that I'm gonna link the link to, that you need to go suggest some videos on. Or DM me, ask me some questions. You know, I'm friendly, I'm nice. May not look like it, but I am. But yeah, so